Hi there, my name is Alan Jackson. I'm in the solution engineering team at Fluent Commerce, and I'm here today with Matt Bradbeer from EPAM.
Hi there, I'm a director and a client partner, and I'm working with a lot of the software vendors and clients that EPAM work with, including Fluent Commerce.
Great stuff. We're here today to talk a little bit about headless commerce and also the general evolution of technology that's ahead of retailer decision making in the IT space. I thought we'd begin by asking a question around how internet and technology is supposed to make things easier for people. Yet we seem to be in a situation where projects are complex and expensive. How did we get here?
Yeah, it's a really good question. So I definitely think for the consumer, things have been made easier by the internet, and that was certainly the aim back in the sort of late 90s when it all started off. But I guess if you tell it as a story, when I started out in the late 90s in the dot-com boom, working for a pure play called buy.com, we were making it up as we were going along because nothing really existed. But because we were making it up as we were going along, we were having to be quite economic in the way that we did things. We had to get it right first time. We had to be very agile. And we had to really sort of think about it as a business as a whole. It was a lot easier because we're a pure play. The point where it changed for me, and certainly as I changed where I was working and moved into the traditional retailers that became multi-channel, is that they applied a layer of traditional thinking around how they were delivering e-com and how they were doing the digital stuff. Part of that was because that's the way they worked and they went with what they knew. But the other part of it was there was no bank or collection or easily accessible set of developers that consistently across the marketplace that they could work with to make things happen. They had to augment it with big monolithic systems that did everything for them. And I think that slowed it down. And I remember watching things going from very quick delivery with the pure plays in the late 90s, early noughties to days or hours even releasing new functionality to 3-month delivery cycles, massive expensive teams of people putting stuff in place, huge sets of environments, became very, very slow and expensive and complicated. I think that's the point where it really lost where it was supposed to be. Now I think we're coming back to a place where we've got a lot of consistent skills across the marketplace. There's a lot of technologies that are going to help bigger businesses go back to that sort of simplicity and agility that we had back in the late 90s and early noughties. That's a really good place that we're in now.
Yeah, I think that you mentioned there the team and the people that are assembled to run that project. I think businesses have struggled to get the right blend of software, the build, the process, what should be a business process and what should be a software process, and getting that team assembled around all of that in an effective way. And then given the the number of choices that they have of software platforms in front of them, I've seen projects bloat to a point where things just become over-engineered, and they've sort of lost the consumer journey and really the user that they're trying to build for. Internal politics can sometimes get in the way too. I think they really got to start sort of taking control of their own technology destiny in that respect. I think that's really where we're going to take the conversation next in the next section is to really look at how they can take hold of their projects and move forward in an effective way.